Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4 as the Oirat. Prepare yourself for the disappearance of this giant Japanese Manchura title. Now, we'll still have a little bit of it down here, but very soon it's all going to go to Yaren, who is my vassal. We're going to try to take care of these Japanese rebels over here before they annoy me with desieging too much stuff. Not that it's going to be too much of a problem because these aren't forts, so we can take them back pretty easily. But it would be an extra tick of attrition, which would be annoying. So there we go. We've got that. We'll get a little bit of attrition grouping this up, but we'll be able to take care of these guys pretty quick. We're just waiting for a little bit of the length of war modifier with Japan to burn off, plus give us a little bit more ticking war score over there, because right now they're not quite willing to give us a 100% peace deal. They were willing at like 86%, but I think if we hit 93, which was one of the things we were looking at, I think 93 was the lowest if we grabbed like this one or something like that. That was too much, which is not acceptable. I don't think there's anything to blockade here. We could blockade on the other side, but that's out of our supply, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sit around here. Oh, didn't realize we didn't have 100% there, but of course that makes perfect sense. So let's send some ships over there. There you go, get the 100%, that'll be a few more points, plus it does lead to some more war exhaustion on their side, although they're already, like, completely exhausted. Traitor, alright. Yeah, 13%, they're going to get more and more and more rebels. I could actually hold this longer. Most likely the rebels are going to show up over here, which is not what I want, but it would be fun if, like, more rebels triggered on their mainland and just gave them a harder time. Yeah, so let's split you like this. Can I get what I want at this point? 95%, nope. So, obviously not. That might not be the province I'm looking for. I'm just checking to see, like, are you willing to give me 100% everything? So again, when we negotiate here, he's still got a little bit of modifier on his side because of the length of war, and of course our demands exceed the war score. But as I keep saying, A, we're going to get more war score just by holding on to the war goal, which A, gives us more war score, but B, reduces the demands exceeds war score thing, so you get like double bang for your buck at this point. So just by sitting on our hands and doing not much, and frankly, we're taking this opportunity to core Giola over here. So that's okay. Got lots of admin points for lots of coring. Everything is groovy. Okay, we'll just wait them out a little bit longer. It would suck if we had more rebel pops in the territory that we control at this point. Let's go. Okay, October 1st. Ooh, recent uprisings might start to trigger soon. Most of what we're taking in the war, though, what's going to be next? Oh, come on. Really? Yeah. I mean, I could do a landing over here, but it sounds like work. You know, by doing this, I mean, I'm not getting any attrition anywhere, right? Which is great. My manpower keeps going up. We're not spending money reinforcing our units. We're not even at our force limit, so it'll be really nice to have the extra manpower for the next war, which will probably be going west again. Take out Bukhara and start making moves on Russia, which will feel great. No, I don't want admin tech right now because we will have to core a little bit. Not much, but a wee bit. So we may as well go ahead and wait. What do we get on the next level anyway? Just unlock courthouses, which isn't bad, but it's hardly the end of the world. Hey, we're a little bit idle. Let's go ahead and fabricate a claim over on something over here. I don't care what we fabricate on. I just, you know, technically want it. I'm going to go for Tortkar over here. I don't even know if we're going to declare for that. I guess, again, you sort of want the highest stuff, but all this is pretty worthless. I'm going to declare on Tortkora because almost certainly I'm going to want to take it in the peace deal to move towards Russia. So there we go. Got nothing else to do. Oh, I have black flag units? Oh, down here. What? One unit. Oh, I remember why that was there. Okay, that's fine. It's not going to put me over my force limit? No. Good. So yeah, we're getting more war score. Who's this? Kai. You're in a war against someone else? Oh, yeah, you are. Is this guy? No. I don't know. Something happened. I think that war just ended, or you took it back. Anywho. Let's fast forward. Let's check June 1st. Right. Whoa. Stop. Too fast. Gain a tax base. Oh, yeah. We want permanent extra tax base. It's always nice to grab. Permanent until the end of the game local defensiveness in one of our provinces, which is always nice. 50 ducats. Okay, we're getting our call for peace. Listen. Japan. Really? Oh, come on. Okay, one more month. August. I don't know if we have to close and reopen. Or July. There it is. It is working. It's just the check mark hadn't updated, but there we are. Okay, 95% peace deal. All right, we can't go for 96. This is going to be fine. This will connect me up to here, which is groovy. So I will take 2 provinces for myself, which is going to be fine. And we're going to give a crap ton of provinces back to Yaren, which is my vassal. And that's that. We can't humiliate them. Oh, we're getting power projection. Right. Can't humiliate them. They're not our rival. We'll still get power projection because we're still, you know, getting some work done. Sounds good to me. And we're only taking 2 provinces. Look at Yaren. Boom! Hugeness. So we only have to core 2 things. We're not going to get that much overextension either. Very little rebellion. These guys, this is all their native territory. They already had cores on. They do have some autonomy, and there's some like mismatch in some of the peoples that live there. But it's hardly the end of the world. Let's go ahead and move you down to here. I'm going to go ahead and actually... Hold on. I'm going to kill the maintenance right away. Which means I do need to make sure to move my troops to a safe province. Because I don't want them standing where there will be a rebellion. There's a little bit of unrest. There we go. Back here we're safe. That's if I'm not spending. And I think I'm okay with that. Until the flag turns red, we're not going to have our maintenance up. I have some money. I could buy some buildings right now. Which might not be a terrible idea. Oh, we can move our ships back. Let's get all of our ships and park them over here. Then we'll split things off and get the trade going again. Conversions happening. Costly trade embargo. Ah. Oh, they were our rivals. I don't know. Confused. Rival the Ottomans. Well, because they have rivaled me, so obviously we'll never become friends. So let's go ahead and rival them. At least we'll be able to make friends with other people who hate them, so that's something. Let's do that. Declared war. Maybe I eclipsed them again. Maybe they were my rivals, and I'm just... I don't know. Strengthened clan modifiers went away. I think that was the extra autonomy thing that we got a while ago, so that's nice to do. So we're going to go ahead and issue an embargo against the Ottomans. Not that it's going to have any impact on them, but it will give us a little bit more power projection, which is nice. And we should send them an insult as well. Or Russia. One or the other. Yay, 49. So not quite at 50, so we don't get the extra power. Okay, so I don't care about the cheaper regiments. At this point, my thing will be to get another level of military technology, especially since the next one is really good. Tactics, bonus morale is actually really handy, and another level of infantry. So all those will be incredibly handy for us. Okay, these groups here, do we need to keep the galleys? Yeah, this I think is the only inner sea bits. Inland sea, inland sea. Oh, this is all inland sea? Oh, that is, wow, even here. Okay, that is a lot more relevant than I thought. That being said, I don't think anyone can challenge our navy anymore. Light ships don't fight quite as well as galleys on inland seas, but light ships provide trade power. So we're going to go ahead and disband these war galleys. Is that what they're called in this version? Well, just galley, but does not tell us our current version. Oh, war galleys and galleys, so it's a mixed group. Disband you, that's fine. So, these lights. We'll keep the transports around, because we might still want to do an invasion of Japan. I don't know. You know what? It's going to be a while before we do that, because we're going to be going west, right? If we want to fight Japan... If we do get into war with Japan, it will be really annoying if we don't have transports, but I guess we can just build them at that time. And I have no immediate plans to war Japan. Well, that's not true. I do want the trade nodes. All right, I'm going to keep the transports around. So first of all, light ships. You are going to go and patrol... mostly Hangzhou. I want to pull the trade out of that. I think that'll be the best for us. But I also want to build more. So I can build another 8. We'll do it this way. And that'll be fine. Okay. I don't think I'm going to move my troops over to the west quite yet. I'm going to wait for the rebels to pop once, and I want to build up my military, especially since we are hitting the manpower. I think that'll be a fine thing to do. We've got some cash for it as well. Great. Let's go and split you. Let's try to get some of those ratios we're looking at. You're okay. Actually, you're a little infantry rich, actually. Let's try to figure out those numbers that I'm looking for. We don't have the stack size and the supply limits to go with like really huge armies, and therefore we still can't like bulk have cannons quite yet. We're getting a little closer, so that's what I'm looking for. Is 466, 466. I think it's going to be a good number for us. Let's go and drop a couple of these guys over here. get a couple more cannons. 1, 2, 3. There we are. And that still won't bring us to our force limit by far, so we'll probably just make another army completely. Oh, so there we go. Starting to get the Red Rebellion, so let's go and bring up our maintenance. And... oh, we don't have the money for an entire new army group, so that's okay. Free trade... oh, I want mercantilism. Please and thank you. So where's our first pop going to happen? Tibet. So we can start moving you guys in a Tibet-ish direction. Let's try not to have you guys step on each other in attrition. Japan fabricated some claims. All right, that's fine. Whatevs. What do we need for this? 370. Do we have exactly 2 leaders? I think we do. Yeah, which is what our cost is for, so that's fine. Let's make sure that we've got, you know, some dudes on the front lines. What I want to check is culture changes. Yeah, Buryat we know is always going to be a problem culture. We wouldn't want to do with that swap. The Zili, I don't think we're going to end up with a bunch of that. Tibet as well, there's never going to be enough for them to be accepted. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on these. It's going to be a good long-term investment to convert those, especially since Diplotech is so expensive and I don't have any Diplo ideas. So it makes more sense until I've westernized to invest my points into some culture shifts. That's going to be perfectly fine. People laugh at my army. Really? Really? Who? None of my neighbors, that's for sure. Yeesh. We can go and put you guys to work. No, wait, some of you guys can work the Beijing trade node. That's going to be fine. So yeah, this is the territory we really wanted, but we couldn't quite get there. Still very good of us to finish Yaren. In fact, with Yaren, I think the right thing to do... let's get the unrest guy, actually. We can afford him. The level 2 is nice, and it's going to be handy for us. Accord that. Lovely. I think with Yaren... we are going to work towards annexing them soon, but obviously we're going to have to finish Dali first. I'm just going to cap out our relationship boost. I mean, we're already at 200. Return territory was a big part of it, but improved relations can go all the way up to plus 200, so let's keep that in the bank. Can piss off, well, we're going to piss off Delhi. We're not going to lose 100 Diplo power, for crying out loud. The hell? That is obviously. Any other red cultures we might want to flip that we can afford? Okay, we can't afford some of it. My current heir, actually, I'm quite happy, I think, if he dies. I keep getting this event, like, what is this with this sickness? We've had a huge problem. I guess it's the shaman religion event. See, this guy's not terribly good, so 50-50? He died. He got replaced. So we went from someone with, what, 5 power? Someone with 10? I think he had 5, didn't he? Was he 230? I can't remember. That was like 10 seconds ago. I can't remember that far ago. Tragically died, and to be replaced with someone who I believe is slightly better. Hooray! Okay. Rebellions haven't popped yet. We got a tech. I don't think there's any reason not to do this. Although, I gotta deal with the rebels before I go to war, right? Where's the other province here? What's... find... Hesian. If I did just stand a dude over there, that would get rid of their unrest, and we actually wouldn't get a rebellion pop. So it might actually make sense for us to just head over in this direction. And not worry about fighting those rebels. We're relatively stable. We got the +1. We've got the stability advisor. That is actually probably one of the big things. I'm going to go ahead and get the admin tech. I think that's okay. I mean, this level doesn't give us anything, but we're not really saving our admin points or anything yet. We're not needing it to core anything quite yet. Yeah, I think we're okay. Let's do that. I am not getting the next idea. I am getting the next military technology. It'd be really nice to have that before we go to the next war. So I'm 14, Bukhar's 13. It would be really nice to have 15. 15 is a huge level. So yeah, this completely eliminated the rebellion risk over here. Probably overkilled it more than we needed. Oh, the active missionary is part of the reason they've got the extra rebellion risk. If I did cancel that, then it would go away completely, but I don't want to do that. You are going to be working the Beijing trade node. Oh, and I have the money now for the army, which oh, I don't. Did I spend it on something? I don't remember. I guess I'm at full maintenance, so I'm probably just not making as much cash as I imagine. Yeah, that is indeed the case. I guess I could drop maintenance for a little while. That will remove the rebel suppression over here, but we're not quite at critical mass yet. I'm just going to make it this way so that I can improve my... so I can build the next army. There we go. Get that started over here. And then I'm going to just bring up the maintenance again. Bam! Okay. It'd be nice to take out Bukhara. I think that'll be really good. They are my rivals. No, they're not. We're not rivaled anymore. Damn it. I keep eclipsing my rivals before I can actually declare war on them. Very frustrating. At least Russia shouldn't go away. Well, Russia's rivaled me, so we can't. What a sad world when there are no rivals left to conquer. So, this... I mean, we're leaving a whole stack of units over here who are not going to be fighting, which is less than great. But Bukhara can't possibly have that many dudes. Well, I mean, maybe it's been a while. No, they've got nothing. Who are they allied with? They got a couple of... Oh, the Ottomans. All right, that's a little bit more scary. That's a lot more scary. Korean separatists. The Ottomans in a war? They are in a war. It's probably not... You're fighting a lot of people. A lot of overseas people, though. Treasury, admin power. We're currently losing money. Are we? Really? Oh, reinforcements? No. Just a bigger army. I don't need the admin power right now, but it feels a little dumb. Still, I don't want to take out a loan. You know what? I'm going to take the money for now. It's going to be okay. Yaren's got rebels? Jeonju separatists. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a thing. They don't have their army built up yet. Actually, I think I might go and help them. Does mean a rebellion might pop over here, though. But I don't want these separatists to succeed. No, that's the way you're going to go? Dive yet. It's got a civil war. Oh, and we've got our own rebels over here. That is a big stack. Are we just going to send them all the way back over here? I think we have to. Oi. Still, that is enough to take out Bukhara. The big question is how are the Ottomans going to jump in? Who hates the Ottomans? Bukhara, Malwa. Oh yeah, Malwa. You don't have a ton of you guys. And you guys. Then hate me. A good alliance here. Make sure to cap out our improved relations. And how's our... We got a lot of favor. Alright, we can probably get you involved. Actually, what I should do is say, hey, listen, Oh, they're already at war. Okay. Yeah, we will have to help out Yaren as well. Big hike. Ah! One. Tell you what, an extra cannon over here. That'll bring us up to our force limit. We might have to start the attack a little sooner than we want. It's only grassland. There's a river, but they have no leader whatsoever. So that's not so bad. I think they will finish the siege, though, which is more than a little bit annoying. Tempted to go now. Because by the time... Yeah, you know what? We might get lucky. We might get lucky. And it might at least slow down the next tick of siege by the time the rest of our dudes show up. I think we've got it, actually. Cool. And then we'll go and help out our vassal, which will give us more relationship boost. Oh! We might have lost it in the end here. Yay, culture changes. We did lose. Oy. So they'll probably finish the siege after all. Oh, we were so close. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Over there, we'll pick up the cannon, then go. I'm coming here, and I'm trying. I'm trying. Speed 4. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you're already locked. Seriously? Well, it might slow down the next tick. No, didn't even do a thing. Come on, let's go. Group, go. Let's put in the better combat dude. Get in there. There you go. This one should work. Oh, it's not. It's Japan. So I'll just help de-siege some stuff. Yeah, if the rebels can take the Japanese territory and start taking that progress over to Yeonju, that'd be fine. Okay, they didn't actually win their siege here. That's great for me. Certainly cost me a little extra muscle, but you know. And of course delayed this. So, if we were to declare war, no diplomats. Alright, so we'll have to wait at least a month. Manpower, not quite capped, but basically capped. Separatists cross the border into my territory. Oh, but they're just combining over here. Which, you know, having rebels combine is often not good, but it's hardly the end of the world. Are you moving on somewhere else? Yeah, you're moving up to there. Let's go before they actually take the territory. It's probably fine. It's into steps, which is flat, so that's okay. And we've got reinforcements coming. Yeah, we're going to be okay. Ah, they took it already. Oh well, we'll still finish off this stack. Then, of course, they'll be able to de-siege their own territory perfectly fine. While we then move over to the west coast. We've got no other rebels coming up soon. At all, actually. We're very stable right now. I mean, probably we'll have some of those, you know, the unrest ends events relatively soon, but that's okay. So, we'll move you right away, and we're just going to wait for the other group so that they're not walking together and getting attrition like crazy. This is a fine time for us to save a little bit of dough, though, and do that. You know what? I'm going to save some money. I'm getting rid of the transports. They don't cost that much, but they cost some. I'm just waiting for these guys to split up. There we go. I'll give you the extra leader, and you can move to over here, let's say. Okay, saving the dough. So we could build some more light ships, which might give us some money, but right now I'm just going to save the money from actually constructing the ships and just sit on my hands there. We'll just save it up for the war, and manpower is accumulating. We're almost, not quite at our force limit. Let's go ahead and, I don't know, build one more cannon. Like that. That's going to be okay. And yeah, we'll declare war on Bukhara. Just going to wait for us to get a little bit closer. I think this is probably a fine time for us to kick the army maintenance back in, so we saved a couple of months worth, which is fine. Oh my god! Ming and Japan hate each other. Look at that. And you're okay, and we've got no rebels about to pop, which is nice. Monopoly company founded. Ooh. We can get 1,300 ducats. Or 10 years of trade efficiency and 50 diplomatic power. That's a lot of money. I gotta take a look at that. That's huge amounts of cash, especially when we're currently losing money with our full army. Okay. We are basically fully reinforced. We are at full morale. We are on the border. We are at full manpower, full force limit. Lots of money left in the bank. I think we're just going to be ready to declare war on Bukhara. Now, mostly it's Bukhara and the Ottomans. Now, I don't know the Ottomans. Is it Ottomans or the Ottomans? Ottomans. So you have 120,000 troops. That's a lot. It's going to take you a while to get there. You are still technically in another war, although you're winning that pretty handily. It's going to be important for us to smash them fast enough. And no one would jump in on our side, which definitely sucks. Who's Sind? Oh, down here. So there's even more stuff coming in. If I just declared war on Sind, which I can't right now. That would bring Bukhara in here, but not the Ottomans. Be nice if we could get a CB against them. Can't fabricate claims, obviously. Who else are you allied to? Oman, Bukhara, Malwa. I'm just going to see if like there's some sort of alliance chain I can trigger. Allied with Yemen and Delhi. Would Delhi jump in? They say they would. Maybe Bukhara isn't the next target. What do I have a quest for? Is it removing coke? Oh, it is. Oh, I should just do that. And work my way around. Like, there's some other way that I can trigger this war. Or wait until the Ottomans are in a somewhat more sizable and meaningful war. I don't know. Any rebels I can support over there? That might be a good use of our money. We don't get enough feedback, though. It's part of the issues. But, you know, some of these could pop in a lot of provinces. Oh, Syria and Bosnia went away. No, Bosnia's still there, but Serbia. I said Syria. Serbia is gone. And I don't think that's been that long. So the separatists would probably be half decent, but again, they still have a massive military. I don't know. Well, we're going to put a cut in here because this video has been going on long enough, but we might just roll the dice and go after Bukhara. I suspect we can do a lot of work. It would be quite costly for the Ottomans to move a big army over here, particularly through the desert, pretty substantially. Whereas we can fight, we've got a lot of extra manpower in the bank. We can sustain a pretty brutal war of attrition over here, which would be excellent. I am a little bit worried about Sind, especially given the fact that we're not going to get Malwa in on this. Right, they're already at war. We might have to wait until their war ends. Hopefully they don't have too many loans or too much war exhaustion. But yeah, we might have to wait until their war ends. We might even convince them to prepare to war, which will make it more likely that they will join in the war. And that will make a big difference, because they'll have some troops. They can help take on Sind. Yeah, that's probably what will happen. But that will have to wait until next time. Thanks for watching, folks. See you then.